and honor and mercy, right? And love and compassion. Satan have both of those nature, yet still we know is evil.
But if the human being has the choice, why he choose to do evil? So don't you think all this war we do in the war, we did in the past?
We choose to.
We choose to.
Thank you.
What's the point to believe
Because
there is an entity do the ask us?
Good question, brother. Because guess what? One man wants to rule. One man wants to have power over you.
Okay.
Yes? It's just like religion, the church, Father in there rule over you. And when you come in to warm up that seat while he entertain you, you keep putting money in his thing, yes? Entertaining, yes? You pay.
Okay.
When was the last time we give tithes? No Christianity can teach me about tithes. Tithes belong to Jews, you know that. Not Christianity. Tithes belong to Jews. Abraham was the first one to give tithes to who? Melchizedek, yes? Now, when Jesus Christ come, what should you give? Not money. Circumcision of the heart.
He teaching something nice. So
Yes,
basically,
be not lover of the world, right? So these men who dressed up, fancy dressed up, when you go and sit there in their church, they have 300 people in the church, yes? Every half an hour to 45 minutes, they walk around with an offering. Give generously. Where in the Bible did you see Jesus teach that hypocrisy? I teach God, I don't teach you to give me nothing. What you need to do is give your heart to the Lord God, making me doing my work what I'm supposed to do. By being sent by Christ, come and teach His word. I can't afford, you notice not once I said, go follow. It's not me, up to me. You have to see it for yourself to follow this.
You can lead a horse to war.
You can't drink
make
it.
Drink.
Oh,
Amen.
just like, see, the second person tell me this today. And I said to him, in my country they say, you can bring a donkey to a well, but you can't force a well donkey if you drink out of a well. Yes? So, no one can force you to go and believe in God. You have to make that decision, both physically and mentally, from your own mind.
Free will.
Free will.
Free will.
That is why we know the angels, them in heaven, have free will. Good question you ask me, brother, when you say Satan. You know? How could Satan sin against God if he didn't have free will?
Exactly.
Just to show you how merciful
God
and
didn't
great
want
God
robots.
is. God never created us to be a computer. That's why the first thing I said to you, when you turn off the computer, is it turn off? Who tell you turn Peter? Did you know that when you turn off the computer, you say, when you click it at the side and it says shut down, you know the computer don't shut down?
It's got a battery in it.
You know that the computer don't shut down. What's shut down is the screen of the computer, but the motherboard never stop work. God is the motherboard. Well, that's too easy. A bus can't drive without an engine. You can't live without eating food. But you have a life where you're on borrowed time with. Funny, isn't it? One thing where you get belong to you, no belong to you, are the life. It can cut short. How much baby born and die? Thousands and millions.
yeah, 100 million.
And you the same baby standing up right here as a grown ass man, talking. And you don't know where that life come from? Brother, we not serve man. We are serving beyond reality. Because what we're serving is deeper than reality. Why? What we serve you can't see it, because the life in your body you can't see it.
Why God want, maybe want is not correct, but why God live the life like this? Leave the people
God
kill
never
each
leave the people.
other.
God never leave the people. God give you a freedom of choice to choose good and evil. And God said, there's a time coming when I will be coming back to judge man accordingly to the judgment. Yes? It's if you believe it or not. You see it? I'm not going to tell you if you believe it, I'm not going to tell you not to believe it. It's whether you believe or not. It's not up to me. It's up to you. You have to choose.
If we have all these destructions in the war, people kill each other, people...
Like you said before.
Like before.
There's a dog fight. Do dogs fight?
But why is like this? So why
Let me
God?
ask you a question. Do dogs fight?
Yes,
Do lions fight?
They do.
I told you already. Did man take on the nature of animal? You have the nature of animal. You just don't exercise the animal in you because you are human. So
Yeah,
you know you
but-
have a freedom of choice to choose good from wrong, right?
Why they do? Why God created all these life, but also the animals are created by God, right?
Uh-huh.
Not, that's
But
a-
does
that's
the
a-
animal free will go and kill?
So why God created all this form of life? They do this.
Okay. God created heaven and earth. Have you ever left earth, go to heaven yet? No. So how you gonna ask God when do this? We don't know why God do this thing. God can do whatever he wants to do because he's the creator, yes? What me and you must do is make sure that we don't reach into the same hot water our people has. There's a difference. How? If we found in transgression, are we not sinners?
But depend. We are sinners
What
when,
is a sinner?
when you do something wrong.
Okay.
To
How
other-
do you know
to
you do
other-
something? How do you know you do something wrong?
Because
Your
when
morality tell you, right?
exactly
soul
that's,
tells
that's
Your soul, which is the spirit that quicken that soul, can teach
it's
you
a
that.
morality, no?
So moral come from what? Knowledge and wisdom, right?
From what I think is right or not.
Can you think without life?
Morality. We
Yeah,
have.
morality goes without life. Or you need people to exercise that morality.
There are. I think there are different kind of morality. But
this
we talk
this
about
morality that
universe.
we're talking about now between God, Satan.
We
and
talk
this-
about universal morality.
So this one yeah, is even deeper than any moral you want to think of. Because if we say to say morality, then let's say morality. Over there, so there's a bunch of people. And I say 20% of that bunch of people, I could put my life and know my life would be safe. But 80% mean doubt. Why? Because we know a man evil like that. Does that stop you from being a man? No. But that God give you understanding and knowledge that you can't trust everyone. So if you can't trust everyone and God said lean on to him and trust only him, he's warning you. So do not believe everything where you see. Because not everything that you see makes you need to know. Let me ask you, if you're walking down the road and you see 50 men committing a crime, doing evilous, what would you do? You're going to walk down there, you're going to take yourself and go the other way. You're going the other way, right? You don't want to be caught up in that. So that is why I say our choice of life. And if you make the choice of life and make good of the choice of life, then you'll be wrong if you're doing good.
We have also instinct to survive.
You do wrong things. If you do something wrong and you're not aware of it, then you sin. No. You only sin when you know it and you willfully do it.
That's the difference between when doing sin without knowing it,
And
but
doing
it's much
sin
worse when you
knowing
do
it.
sin, knowing you're
There's
doing
no
wrong.
forgiveness there, so because
No.
you actually agree with what you're doing.
Yeah.
So there's a difference.
Yeah.
That's why it's called freedom of choice.
I don't think the example who do something wrong is agree what he doing.
Can
Example
wrong be right?
depend the context.
Okay. Can murder be good?
Depend. If I need to defend myself,
That is self-defense. That's a reaction. A reaction can cause someone to lose their life.
if someone want to kill me and
That is-
accidentally
so
I
the
kill
the person who comes to kill you, you won't go to prison for it because you have to defend it, yes? So he is the one, if you did that, he would be in prison. Or he would be killed. Yes? But you would become a hero, whatever way you think of it. Why? Because you choose not to. There's no law in you being self-defense. Christ teach you that. Did you know that Christ said one of the time, bring my enemy and kill him before me? You ever heard that saying before? Why did he say that? Because he knows they're planning to kill him. And the same person who they sent to come and spy, Christ said, do your best, kill. Or if you come to kill, just kill. Don't come to laugh, just come to kill. Just kill.
What do you think about this? Don't you think there is something wrong?
The world, something wrong with the world. That is why we can always go back to the time of Jesus, to the time of now, to see what Christ was prophesying to us. From Christ come and resurrected and gone back to heaven, say, think that I come with no peace. I come with a two-edged sword.
When Jesus said to Peter, don't react to the Roman, when the Roman wanted to
Cut off his head.
arrest.
Hold up, was Jesus present?
Yeah, Jesus,
And was Jesus standing there?
Jesus said, no, Peter, don't do nothing.
Okay. So Jesus had to fulfill the word of the Lord, right?
But do you believe this?
Of course.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you believe that Ikla exists? How do you know that ICLA exists?
ICLA.
ICLA, yeah. ICLA, Germany. Nazi Germany, ICLA.
8th Jewish.
Yeah, you believe that he exists?
I read it, what the
You have
the
history of it,
history.
right? So you're
I'm not
you're
sure
not-
what happened exactly.
Right.
But
Let me ask you, if England never win the war in America, would we be speaking German?
probably, yeah.
And would it be just like this? Never know. You can't say it's like this because it's not like this because this is different. Yes? Now, what we have to do, yes? We have to go and look at where all the errors come from, yes? Now, where is all the errors coming from?
What do you think? Why Hitler was so upset with Jewish?
Now, let me explain something to you.
Okay,
How many Jews did Hitler kill?
6 million. So that's what he said.
Hitler did not kill one Jew.
You say Hitler. You talk about Hitler.
I'm talking about Hitler.
Oh,
I know where you're
okay.
going with
Hitler
this.
did not kill one Jew under the grounds. Let me explain it to you. Yes?
Hey, but
How
do you
many
have
people died in World War II? 22 million, right?
50?
50 million. Okay.
22 was Russian.
Okay. Now, 50 million people died, right?
Excuse me, guys.
In the
Please.
time of Hitler, did we have Olympic? We have Olympic in the time of Hitler, right?
Yeah.
And did we have Jesse Owens and those men running in Germany? So did Hitler kill them or did Hitler allow them to go back to where they're coming from? So it's not so bad, is it? It's how them defile somebody. Now, we could say the same thing. We could do the same thing. Is the Israeli in Israel today, are they better than Hitler?
Who win the war make the propaganda.
Ah!
That's we know
Well said.
that. Well, we know that.
Well said. We can never ever get to the truth when it comes to them killing us. They will never tell you the truth because they have to rule over me and you. If the truth come out, what would happen to them? Fall, right? You said it.
Do you think the Jews said they kill 6 million of us because what?
Let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
We have East Germany fighting against West Germany, right? Here we never see no Israelis, no Jews, nothing. All we see is German killing each other. They decide to make it become a Holocaust war because they have to. Europe can't be ruling by 5 or 6 people. Europe can only be ruling by one head. You know that, right? That is why you have to have the European Union today. Because we have to have one. Who's there at the European Union? England or Germany? If the Nazis was Germany, then you can have Germany lead it. Because Germany is spelled Germany. It never changed. Has Germany ever changed? They got the orange, the black, and what? The white.
What do you think? The Jews
Let me
are in
ask you a
charge
question.
in this
Who
war?
is more,
in,
who is
the
more
best?
trustworthy? The Germans or the Polish? Makes sense now, eh? I trust the Polish, because with the Polish you know where you stand. The Polish is no nonsense. You either with it, or get away!
You get shot
Real
coming in.
people. I respect that. Germans always kissing up. They're always kissing up because they're always looking something. And when they don't get it, then they switch. When they don't get it, they switch and get violence, yes? Now, what we need to do as men and women is telling our people and the leaders them, stop killing people. The sin of you murdering people is trying the people them and the children them.
Don't you think this kind of economy, this kind of
What is economy?
this
They
kind of
create that foolishness.
yeah?
brother.
Do you don't think this kind is something foolish, something
Brother,
crazy?
imagine, now we have better living than 1945. Yet still, we are use plastic for drive motor vehicle. And 1945, we are use iron. And you telling me it's better? How can it be better? You're fighting a war for 125 years. How can it be better? You spend trillions on machine to kill people. How much people are you Polish?
I'm Italian.
How much people in Italy?
60 million.
60 million. If you give 60 million people each a million, how much they have? 60 million, right? No, they have 6 billion. Yes? You are telling me, say, 6 billion The Vatican don't have more than 6 billion. So how you are poor people in Italy? It's money, vanity of the world, not love of me and you.
Don't you think as money? What do you think about those people thinking so alternative, alternative? They have alternative
Men of
idea.
greed. It's greed.
No, these people thinking about, example, economy or religion are
Okay,
kind
okay.
of a system to
All right.
control population.
All right, those deep people think about economy. Think about it. These people think about economy. If they were thinking about economy, would they want to go and blow up somebody's place to come and overpopulate that place?
Economy is something we made, you know. I mean,
Economy,
money is something we made.
is
It. Why we have
right?
a so?
Economy is a part of democracy, right? Democracy is where you have a country where developed, right? We have multicultural people, yes, like England, yes. What happened to democracy? Yeah? It fall, right? It fall, right?
gone.
Because there's no respect for human being anymore.
No respect for Christ.
There's big difference, brother. When you see me, I will never break the law. I won't break the law. But if the law go against what the Bible teach,
I'll break
then I will
one
not.
time.
I will not stand by the law
One time.
because you are going against my knowing and my belief of principle of life. You're going out there and killing while I'm trying to make life. How you work it out? You want to justify it? You can't. So it's a choice they have to make. They want to better their country. That's what they say, right? I'm more like better their pockets. Why are we paying person £1 million to be a prime minister or to be an MP? What job are you doing? Plus, you get everything free. What?
They are the power. They decide.
So when they go and murder people, it's a choice. They have the power to, right?
They have a power. They don't have a. They have a choice too, but they have a power.
They don't use the choice they have, right? They don't say no because it's a pact. If you're rich and you're getting 20 million, you can't declare 20 million because you're not allowed to have 20 million as a government. Wouldn't it be easier if you divide it up between 20 or 40? Can you see it? No, because they are covering it.
Economics.
Oh, that's why if you do, when you're making a cake and you're making a fruit cake, how you start it? You make the cake, how do you start? With grinding the sugar in the butter first till it become flattered, right? Then you add seasoning, yes? Then you put in what you need to put in, yes? You think they don't know? The only thing, listen, the only thing that these people don't know is when God is coming. That's the only thing I'm glad Jesus never teach that. When they ask Jesus, what is the time when you say, not even the Son of Man, no, because if he did ever say it, me and you wouldn't be here
But
now.
all these people who do this, all this evil in the world, they don't care about the future or afterlife or something.
Oh, now you're saying it because now you can see it. Why? Because it's not about future. It's about how much them can get and have at the time before they dead, so they can pass on and hear inheritance and say, see, I was rich and you get this. But where are they? Burning up in hell, waiting for Christ to come.
Why they don't care if there are 6
Because
billion
they're,
people?
listen, just like how they're workers of Christ to give mercy and love and righteousness to you through his word, just is the same man working for the devil. The devil knows that if he not kill you, you might be saved. But if he kill you, you can't be saved.
Amen.
Let me stop it right there.